Hello everybody, this is Edward Lex, continuing with my horrible adventure in Starbound, and the first thing I'm going to do is create alien fruit juice because I want to show you. Do you remember in my episode where I landed on alien planet? I gathered some trees, and from these trees you get alien fruit. Alien fruit has an interesting effect. And as far as I know, it's probably the only drink that actually does this. So check this out. It's a slow falling effect, and also items bug sometimes. And you can consume an item and it doesn't get consumed. So it's a useful bug. Anyway, if you haven't watched my political rant, you're probably not recognizing a lot of things here, but yeah, I just built this base. There is nothing much else than this. So it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry. I just realized a small problem because I don't have a proper way to get in there now. I plan to have this place with water, so yeah, that's a problem. So I think I'll just make a wooden hatch. I'm going to change that at some point to something else, something better, but, well, some other time. Also, I have no idea what to make this episode about, because currently what I need is just a single thing, and that single thing is farm. I need to start farming things. And the issue is we don't have much space here. I could place a farm in there, but I'm still thinking about where to place all things. You see, this is my spawn point. Like, when I go to this planet there, I respawn. So I want to have immediate access to the storage, so that's check. And I think, so I will put a farm in here, maybe a colony down there, I think. And I'm yet to decide what to put above, but honestly, I have no idea what else I could ever need. That's a bit of an issue, actually, because yeah, I don't want to leave that Hiloto alone, but it's such an unfortunate spawn, you see. Such a horrible, unfortunate spot. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I kind of need this space for farming. And I need to start farming as soon as possible. Probably even in this episode. Alright. So I guess this is happening. I guess we're just going to farm things. Or prepare to, at least. I could probably send this Hilotl down to live in the bottom of the ocean. But honestly, it's like a free turret with its self-awareness and the ability to walk. This thing is getting annoying. I could increase the size. No, this thing is better, trust me. The speed is the first thing I like, although next I'll probably definitely upgrade the range, because 2x2 is really uncomfortable. So let's talk about our goals here. I'm stuck with my main progression because there is an item I need, and well, I want to have a proper place for this item. Well, proper place for the farm of these items. And yeah, I mean, I need the animal pen, if you will. So I think today I'm going to start building the pen. I really need to figure out where to put it though. I definitely don't want it near my spawn point because it's such a place that we're not going to be going to that often, and we need it somewhere by our farm, hopefully. Actually, I'm thinking... Man, I want this Hilotl to protect my place, but I know this Hilotl is going to get annoying because that thing is going to walk everywhere, block my... what? My storage. And, you know, like cats do in ships and basically just pets in general. You know, the problem here is that I could be just fine without the Hilotl. It's not like the base is going to get attacked or anything. So... do I send this Hilotl down to the abyss or not? I mean, down there it's not going to be an issue for me. I just hope if I break all of these things here, all of these objects, like the lamps, the stones, the flowers, the thing is not going to be mad at me. Oh well. I guess we'll see this later, some other time. You know, I think that the best way to handle this entire thing is by just removing half of this island and, you know, setting up a proper farm in there. I don't mind going in any direction here. I can build it down there, so underwater, if you will. It's not going to be difficult. It's just going to be slightly annoying. Okay, now that Hilotl is there, I can safely remove all these objects without being seen. That's actually good. That means I'm not going to get punished and I'm not going to get attacked by this thing. Which is exactly what I want. And I'm going to remove the background too, because, you know, background in this game actually has some significance on ocean planets. So yeah, I definitely want to remove all of it as much as possible and only have the background where I need it. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're angry that I'm stealing your blocks? Okay, you stay there forever, fuck you. It's... Yeah, I could piece this thing off by just breaking blocks in this area, so... I guess this thing is just not going to see how I'm stealing all these blocks. Also, I wish these creatures dropped bacon instead of meat, because it turns out that there is raw bacon, and you can get it, but you can only buy it. And you can only buy it from certain races of traders, or from Infinity Express, which I consider to be a cheat, you know, like cheat shop. You just skip a lot of the game if you use it. So I kind of advocate against having Infinity Express in this game, but I mean, it's one of the most reliable ways to even get the bacon. But something tells me it's going to be quite a while before we get there. So, if you're watching these videos carefully and you're like, why am I wasting so much time on building if I said I wouldn't be building? Because I'm not building, I'm actually preparing a farm, and a farm is important, reminding you, for cooking collection. Because you can't complete this collection without a proper farm. And when I say a proper farm, I mean I want to have a farm that would give me some of the best food items without having to like farm meat and stuff, because you can't like plant animals, right? So yeah, I'm going to attempt to get the best food item that is farmable easily and just live on it, but we'll see. There are still food items I am yet to find, so it's going to be a while before anything big happens. Man, I don't know. I would like to send this fish down in the ocean, like, uh, I mean, I could work on this afterwards. I could just leave it be and, you know, and just work on surface level stuff. Which is probably going to be a good idea given how I just need to, you know, to just build a farm and that's it, and nothing under it. I have just one question. Where is the coral creep? Like, seriously, where did it go? Did I leave it on that planet with glitch? Huh. If that's the case, then that's not quite good. I kind of need coral creep now. I mean, I could just go to my bottom of this ocean, of this planet, and just get coral creep from there. Also, yeah, that's what I mean when I say that this hilt was going to be a problem. You know what? You can go swim a bit. I don't need you. Not anymore. You can just go and swim far, far away. Cause yeah, I don't want you to break my building projects. Sad to tell you this, but it's the truth. Okay. Okay. So one thing I do definitely want is I need to put some sort of line here so I could always walk without problems. I just like to be able to walk horizontally with as little as little obstacles as possible. Yeah, I said it. Also, I'm going to break these doors. I don't need them. Not really. They're going to stop me, prevent me from moving, you know. Not great things. Not great. Oh, hey, silk. And my reef pods are done. That's good. Why did I collect them, for fuck's sake? I have an overflow of these things. Oh. Oh, look, we got a new seed. That's sort of rare. My bamboo was starting to get old, starting to get rotten. I don't want that. Oh no, it was fish on a bone, right? Where, there. I think I'm going to get a second entrance to this farm, like there, maybe? We'll see. Okay, let's check this out. So 12, right? Yep, 12. This is how you count things in this game. Alright, so 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's where the next thing is going to be. Yeah, I like some sort of symmetry. Wouldn't hurt. I mean, I know the flag is not symmetrical, but nothing I can do about it. I could, I mean, go and mod something there to make it a bit. You know, I'm not going to do anything with modding anymore. I'm kind of tired on my own. So, this means that this is going to be our our farming area. Don't worry about this hole in the ground. I'm going to remove all this sand at some point anyway, because I know we're going to have to make a big farm, like really big. It's not exactly useful, like you can just have one of everything, but honestly, I just prefer to collect, like I prefer to get a lot of things planted, and then when I need them I just collect enough and just don't bother with farm for a long while. Right, so this is how it's going to go. I need to put... Actually, let's make it a bit more pleasant to look at, maybe. I'm just going to put some iron here. You see, later on, I'm going to build several layers of this farm. And because of this, you guessed it, it's going to be quite an expensive thing, actually. Sprinklers are gonna cost a lot. Everything that costs ingots or bars in this game, everything is going to cost a lot, trust me. Oh, for the sake of fucking fuck, it's been 12... I spent 12 minutes talking to myself here and realizing that apparently I wasn't recording. How did this happen? So, instead of making you feel disappointed because you haven't been with me on this journey, I'm going to explain to you what I did. So, I built a farm in there. I had to cut down this entire island. I finished with the soil, at least for now, and planted some seeds. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and I crafted a mini fridge. Because these mini fridges, you can't get them. You just can't. You can't get them any other way. It's just the only one. I don't know why, but they can never be found in any pre-existing like structures and all that. Also, I have no idea how much I have shown you before, but really, we haven't done anything interesting, that is. So, like, no collection progress, no anything. Oh, I think I know what I'm going to have to put near the spawn. If that's the case... Oh, maybe I'm going to put it in this room. I don't know. So, I said I didn't want to leave this solar system anymore, but the truth is I kind of have to. No. I need bookmarks. I need glitch epics. And I need to travel there. Yep. So, remember how I left a lot of seeds in a fridge? Yeah, I'm going to get them back. I expected this to happen earlier, but sadly things are things. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. So let's put that mini fridge here. It's really not that great, but I don't want my food to spoil that quickly. It's better than nothing. The problem is, you get a better fridge like these big fridges faster than you usually can get a mini fridge. So I see absolutely no reason to craft them, these mini fridges, at all. Why are you stuck in that pose? Okay. That avian was stuck as if they were going down, flying down and stuff like this. Oh yeah, now we have to go through the barren planet again. At least it's not that bad of a planet. In the meantime, I'm going to have some red wine. Except no, I'm not. I'm just going to get some cherry juice. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. but drinking cherry juice from like wine glass makes me feel so high and elegant. Oh yeah, that's the wine I like. You know, these natural juices can be much tastier than things like energy drinks. Did you know that in Russia you can no longer buy energy drinks if you are below 18? I'm surprised. Like, man, I can't even buy an energy drink anymore. Look, I know I'm almost 22, but deep inside I'm still a kid, and I'm like, ooh, I'm buying energy drinks. Ooh, I'm such a criminal, even though I'm 22. This is so miserable. What can I say? It is what it is. Have you noticed that we have seen so many different villages and all, and we have never seen a Floran one? This pisses me off really, because, yeah, it's not that easy to find the Floran village, and I told you we were going to get stuck. Did I loot this? I did not loot these, okay. I don't want to loot this entire village, and also, these chickens, this is the only place where you can find them. You can farm them, but yeah, they don't appear anywhere else. Cool chickens though. They give you AA batteries, which are used for pretty much nothing, but AA batteries. Now I'm going to put some of these things here and just hope that this is not going to be that bad. Bolt bulb, and I think diodia, right? Bolt bulb and diodia. I have some diodias here, so... And here. I think I can craft something of... I think it's in sweets. No? This? Yes. You see, some items in this game just have so little use, especially when it comes to food items, that you just have to place them in your fridge and just hope that you get some better ingredient at some point. I mean, if you're as greedy as I am when it comes to wasting food and stuff. I can't believe I talked so much about so many different things, and now I'm like, man. So these things are not exactly useful, but I'm going to plant everything because, you know, I'm greedy. Bone boo is actually pretty good. It's fish and a bone is a pretty good food item, you know. Of course, I'm going to plant a lot of wheat. Wheat is used for many things, so the more you have it, the better you live. Kiwi is decentish enough. Feather crown is pretty useless. I'm planting it anyway. This thing is nice. By the way, we have missed a single nice thing. Called, I think, toxic? Something toxic. And guess on what plant we can find it? Oh hey, that's my coral creep here, and of course I'm going to need some backup from here. I'm also going to plant at least a single what? Where? Did I? Yeah, tomato. Tomato is good. Also plenty of recipes. And here's the rain again. By the way, when it rains, look at all your crops, otherwise they won't get watered. Because rain only loads in in place where you look at it. I know this because I built a giant castle in a toxic planet and I could see the toxic rain and stuff. I know how it works. And it works the shittiest way possible, trust me. Also, I'm going to put a temporary fridge in there because that fridge is going to be kind of not really important or anything, but well, you know. So, do I do this like this and then like this, maybe? Actually, like this, I think. I need a lot of these. You know that this can be turned into a money farm. I know how to build these, but I haven't built them ever in my life. Not because... It's not because I never needed money or anything, but partially, yeah, I never needed money in this game. But it's because, well, there are plenty of other less manual farms in this game. I mean, plenty, like, whole single one of them that kind of works terribly, I think. We'll see what happens later on, though. For now, I need. What do I even need? Okay, look, I'm going to go down quickly and explore the bottom of the ocean to collect all the coral creep and reef pods. We're only going to do it once anyway, so might as well try this. Thankfully, I have all the food I need. Alien juice is something you should never drink in water, because you're going to descend extremely slowly, and there is no way to increase your speed of descent. Also, I'm going to collect kelp. Believe it or not, kelp is... well, you can't farm it, so you might as well get as much of it as possible. Also, this bug is weird. It's the best way I can put it. So, how it works is, if you use your matter manipulator and just make it touch like a single block, sometimes it's not going to cut. And it depends on what block you're actually mining, so in this case it's lower left. I have no idea why it is like this, but it is like this. Just embrace the junk. the jank, not junk. This game is not junk, I swear. Thankfully now I have that temperate. No, what word am I thinking about? Temporary, yeah. Now that I have that temporary fridge near the spawn, I can afford to get some more food, because that will get me some other items. Although, I'm pretty sure we have created pretty much most of things we need. Unfortunately. Like, right now I'm expecting to get some milk. I have some eggs, but yeah, mostly milk and things that I need to find. Sugar is extremely important, because sugar is like plenty of sweet things, plenty of... actually, all the gems in this game require sugar. So it's kinda a problem. Again, sugar is a rare thing, and I don't want to buy it, because yes, I can, but it's much better to find the seed and never get bothered by it again. Unfortunately, it's not the world we live in, so yeah. You know, I remember my first time when I jumped to the ocean and I was like, do I really need to go to the bottom? And then I was actually scared, like, this takes a while, you know? And I don't know what to expect from the bottom of it. But then I quickly realized that it's kind of a calm game and there is nothing to be afraid of. So from being kind of scared, I became quite bored. Also, I never realized how useful spears were. Also, fun thing, if I can, yeah. So this shotgun has a second ability of a grenade launcher. Check this out. Yeah, it's shit like this. So basically, throwing weapons are completely useless. Things like bows, you know, anything that uses physics is generally pretty useless. And some problem here. I have filled my pockets. Actually, I'm going to collect this kelp and then go back. This is pretty much everything I needed. Maybe someday, some other time, I'm going to get back there and and finish with this planet. Although I don't know why would I ever go back there. I mean, we have 400 kelp. It's more than enough for my entire life, I think. Kelp is not farmable, so I don't plan to rely on it for my permanent food source. Hey cat, give me that thing away back. Oh yeah, there. There is going to be the sweet spot. Now, I have Ocean Surprise, and please tell me... No? What am I missing? I have already made Ocean Risotto. Pearl pea, sweet corn, we don't have wheat. Again, wheat, no milk yet. This isn't nice. Oh well, oh well. It's food nonetheless. And all of my fridges are constantly busy. You know, there was a mod like Enchanted Storage. It allowed you to have 300 things in any container you wish. Yeah, of course, it's balanced, you had to farm some things, you have to work to improve your containers, but still, you could put up to 300 things. There, I can't... I, like, imagine if every single container in this game is like this big, except bigger, except like this big. This is why these shipping containers are probably the best, at least more comfortable to work around. Now, I wanted to put some lights in there, like... For now I don't care where I place my lamps, maybe I will make them a bit more symmetrical or something at some point. For now it doesn't really matter. Also, it's a good practice to keep something like a little spot for water, because every time you use your hoe on like underwater soil, the amount of water for some reason decreases. I don't know how it works, don't ask me. You can see that it drains water a little. So this is why I say that keep a single piece of water source in there. Yeah, and I remember there was some mod that gave you what? That gave you some sort of better farming tools, like less frustrating farming. So that mod refers to this bullshit tree, where you just the scale is not great enough for things like these, you know. I'm actually going to place background there everywhere. For no reason at all, but less glitches, I suppose. Because yes, backgrounds can cause glitches. I mean, they serve as these water generators. Of course, they're going to get glitchy. I don't want that. Or I should say, I want as little as possible of that. Okay, so thankfully reef pods are temporary, and when you harvest them, they disappear. Coral creeps, on the other hand, are not. And where are my coral creep seeds? Am I not seeing them? No, wait. Oh, yeah, there. I'm not seeing them. Of course I'm not seeing them. Why would I? Here. I'm just relieved to find that this is over. And I'm relieved to find that my wheat finally grew. It was kind of fast, not going to lie. This thing I'm not even going to harvest. I have zero use for it right now. See? 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 It's dry. It's dry. Why is it dry? Why? It's still dry. Whatever. We have wheat. We'll see later what I can do with it. For now, let's focus on something else. I am going to need a trader in this world, and this is how I'm going to do it. So yeah, this is how I'm going to do it. Let's add some decorations in there. Why not? Some other time. Actually, I think we might need two blocks thick. You see, in this game, 1 block thick walls are not ideal. Mostly because they tend to cause glitches and shit. And we don't like them. None of us do, right? We're all adequate. We don't like glitches, bugs, and other trash. What you just saw is one of those glitches that happen with all these water generators. Basically, in this game, you have water pressure. Can you imagine this? Like, seriously, there is water pressure in this game. I keep telling that it has its charm, I swear. It has depth. It's just... Man, its fate is such a sad one. Sad little one. Also, that's a bit of a problem. I don't... Can I have a race neutral light? Because these lights most likely going to give me Hilotl every time. I don't want Hilotl every time. I want someone else sometimes. So how about I use... I mean... Fine. Although I don't like using ores to create furniture, but this is going to be a unique case, I suppose. I hope. Now that we have that... I wouldn't mind... Okay, let's deal with decorations later. For now, first things first. Shit, guys, do you remember the Apex base, right? Yeah, we're probably going to have to visit it soon. More or less soon. I'm tired of crafting timber, I'm just going to craft a lot of it, I guess. I don't quite need 5,000 of it though, but for now it's going to have to do. So let's put lamps on the tables, and now I'm going to create like 5 of these. Oh, and I just realized I don't have money of all things. Money problems. I am poor. in Starbound, in a game where you just don't get poor. Like, it's a law. You can't get poor in this game because this game is not balanced around being, poor. Oh. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about selling these things. Maybe I could sell rice and... no, I'm not going to sell this. Might as well sell that. Get 666 pixels. And now I'm going to give you a slight little game-breaking exploit, if you will. You can put this thing even on your ship. I'm not going to put it on my ship because I have an entire base and almost immediate access to it. But who knows, maybe some other time. I'm going to show you something interesting. It only requires a couple of storage containers and a colony deed. So there are different tenants you can get. And let me buy you this book so you could read this. I don't mind you reading this. It's nothing I don't know, it's pretty self-explanatory, so... That's it. I guess that's enough reading for you. We're going to read other codexes, but later. So, these things change every day. And it's based on your device, on your machine time. So yeah, you can abuse that a little. Although, there is really no reason to. So, what did I want from all this? I guess I wanted a dumpling. Yeah. Is there something else I don't know about? Something that I'm going to need? So yeah, apples, bacon. Soda is... it can be bought elsewhere, I don't know why. Empty bottle can be crafted. You could buy leather from all this place. Oh, man. This thing is a shop for cheat items, seriously. Oh, right. I didn't sell the junk. Anyway, you can do this even in your ship, but since I'm going to be right there, I'm going to put this in here. So here's how it goes. I'm going to place these lamps somewhere more decentish. Yeah, like there and there. And now you have 2 lamps to light up your way, I suppose. And you just put several of these like this, I guess. It doesn't matter how they stand and where they are, as long as they exist. And I think I'm going to put it here just to, not get in my way. It's a little trader. I hope it's just me getting unlucky. Well, yeah, you can abuse a lot of things, but mainly I'm just going to give this trader a lot of trash items I don't need. I'm just going to sell them. So I'm talking like maybe food and other stuff. What do we have here? A lot of wheat. Thankfully, wheat doesn't take up any space. Problem is, you have to constantly renew your wheat supplies. So like, you constantly have to plant them back. It's bad, I think. But it's fine. See, I didn't even get a single extra seed from all this. Quite sad actually about it. But alright. Now. Oh. This thing. I believe it has literally no use in this game. Like, seriously. In the wiki says it. This item has no use. Yeah, this game is not airtight. Anyway, now that we have finished with this, I want to check the what? I want to get the food back to my... No. Actually, no, I don't. I am going to craft some things to decrease the amount of it. I don't have the problem with food now, but... Yeah, this is how I always play, you know, I constantly get obsessed over all these things, but... Alright, that's a good enough thing for me. What do I need here? Pearl peas and core. I think I can afford that. Pearl peas is the hardest one to get. They're quite rare and... yeah, it's just that. Yeah, fish pie! We've done this! This is the OP thing! Mashed potato and raw fish, it's so damn overpowered. Except, well, you can't farm raw fish, unfortunately, but... Man, mashed potato and raw fish, it's the perfect food for me. I'm going to make as much of it as possible, because it pretty much replenishes your entire hunger. Yes, it's that good. What else can I possibly do? Chili sugar, I don't have that. Well, at least we got some things done here. We've got some food prepared, right? Oh shit, that's food actually. Yeah, you can easily miss food in these, in this whole thing. Do I not have any more fish? For real? I guess I don't. Well, that's not a problem. I can just cook these. Alright, for now I'm going to relax on food and finally deal with our progression. I have like 20 minutes because, you know, my stupid mistake in the beginning where I just wasn't recording. So I'm thinking I'm going to put my fluffalos in there. They don't need much space for themselves. It's just... well... they are such a meh creatures, really. They don't... like, it's not interesting to create pens for animals in this game. Thankfully, you only have to do it once. And, like, you don't need big pens, and you don't need to make more of them eventually. Your creatures will never go hungry, will never die or anything. The only concern is how many creatures I'm going to keep. Because at first, the more you have, the better, but then they become useless, and the more you have, the less need you have in them. So I don't know. Well, what can I say? What can I say? How about now I'm going to put this here. The thing I didn't do is I didn't make an elevator. Oh man, this is probably going to bite me in the future. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to change the background as well because, you know, seeing gray is more enjoyable than seeing yellow. You know, the sandy yellow. Is that beige? Beige. How do you pronounce this? Beige, beige. It's not easy being a non-native speaker. Oh, goddamn. I swear, I should stop. I should stop recording this not in the middle of the night. Because people just keep calling me and, you know, the shit happens. Anyway, I am not sure how big this thing should be for now. What I do know is that we need so 2 on this side and god damn it, it's like I think 2 blocks. What, you know, I guess I'm just going to finish it immediately and just not think about it in the future. We'll see what happens. Also, if yeah, I noticed a weird thing that my videos used to be in 360p. I have no idea why. Completely no idea why. I'm recording my full screen, so 2K, 1980 by 10. I mean 1920 by 1080. Then I render as 720p because yeah, my computer isn't going to handle it properly. And the thing is that somehow it ended up as 360. I have no idea why. So if you haven't watched how I built my liquid generator, do not worry. I'm going to build more liquid generators later. And yeah, I'm also going to make like I'm going to put all this space for just fuel generators. And I just think that that was a temporary wall. And I already placed my farm in there. I mean, I could change the place for this farm later. I could change its size. That's why I'm growing reef pods here and not coral creeps, but we'll see what happens. I don't like to build these vertically, because going vertical is slower than going horizontal in this game. But what can I say? It's going to be like, it's going to take a while. So let's do that. Just this, yeah. I'm just tired of seeing this blue piece of I don't know, blue piece of water in here. It's kind of annoying. That is a bit more decent, I guess. Look, I don't know how you feel about my builds, but honestly, I just want to have something at least be like civilized, right? Now, how do you make animal pens? Easy. You just take, usually like 4 is enough. I suggest using, is that 8? Yep, that was 8. So next time I'm going to use dirt. Fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The reason I suggest you use 8 is not because it matters, but because it's just more comfortable to go there and all your animals are going to be harvestable there. And you can put more eggs if you want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4. So that's our fluffalos. Yeah, I think I'll place fluffalos here because they are at least somewhat useful, I suppose. I'm not going to check on chickens much, I believe. I don't know about the use of AA batteries. You just need like 1 or 2 in the entire game, so no point in farming them. But I'm going to try doing this anyway. Also, you probably don't see anything. Look, I don't mind making this episode a bit longer than usual because honestly, 1 hour per episode is just it's just nothing in this game. You just spend so much time doing so many things that an hour is pretty much nothing. It takes a while, but you know, there is joy in this game. You do enjoy things when you do them because you see slow but constant progress, and that's what I like the most about this. It's like my favorite type of games that give you small but constant amount of fun. I guess this is why I like Skyrim, and yes, I am not proud of this, but unfortunately, I do like Skyrim, and Fallout 4 is the best game in the Fallout series for me. I hate myself too, I know, but come on. I guess you can't control your tastes, maybe. Alright, now, last bits of progress here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think you can farm anything else in this game, but should I leave this space? You know, I will deal with this wall when I put all of my animals in there. For now, it's just going to be the thing that it is. Also, I'm going to try to see if one single bug was fixed. It's a pretty cheaty bug, and if you get mad at me for doing it, I will completely understand, but it's just for a test. If it works, I will not use it anymore. If it doesn't work, then I'll just be disappointed. But yeah, in 1.2, there was a bug that allowed you to do interesting things, I would say. And so, these interesting things were things such as doubling your amount of creatures you have in your pens. I'm going to try this, but I don't have any guarantees. Also, it will mean that I'm not going to return to this base for a while, because you actually need these fluffalos to grow. I think we'll be fine without a base for a second. It's not like there is something that is, you know, a thing we really need. This base is more like a I don't know, a storage area. Also, don't worry, I am keeping track of all the world backup files. So if this plant gets reset, it'll be fine. I kind of try to promise it because, well, there is a bug that if you overload a planet, if you add too many things or make a really giant building, or something happens, I don't know how it works or why it works, but yeah, sometimes, someday your planet can just get reset, and absolutely everything you have built will disappear and turn into the planet as if you have never visited before. It's not going to be a problem for us because I'm keeping track of my my planets here, so all the backups, all of that, it exists, it's fine, it'll be done, you know, it'll be fine. I'm going to put temporary sand here because I just need this water to go away. I don't get it. Did I mess up my measurements somewhere? Four. I suppose it's the effect of my bent monitor. So if you don't know, I have a bent monitor, and I don't know. I'm used to this thing, but I don't know if I can draw on this thing because straight lines might not be as straight. as I would like them to be. Do I have anything that is about to spoil? Nope. I guess I'm going to try Fluffy Ruffs. They didn't restore much. And not. It was a great decision. So, this is the bug. You put the egg and you leave the plant immediately. And now you just don't return for quite a while. And this is our progression. It's no longer dependent on this thing, so we're going to finally make progress. I guess that's good. I'm still going to put some things in there. Oh, well, how about Frozen Star? Because that's our next goal. So is that the Tundra? Yes, that's the Tundra. Wait, what? Oh my! We have used up our fuel and... Oh! And I can't return to check the bug. Guys, in the next episode, we are going to be on the moon! I mean, you should at least see what the moons are like and how you are supposed to get fuel. Alright, but in the next episode. Today I'm done with it for now.